Welcome back, fellow coders. Jared O'Leary here with BootUp. This video, I'm going to show you how to make a play and stop toggle button for your music player app. So I've already got a sprite in here, and this sprite has two different costumes. One is a button that says play song, and another is a button that says stop song. I want to make it so when I click on this, it plays the loop. It loops the music that is in my backdrops, all of this stuff. So I click on my stage because I want to trigger all the sounds in here, and I'm going to add in code that makes it so that when I receive a message, it's going to trigger the sounds in here. So the message is going to be something like, when I receive a message called play, I want it to play some music. So what I'm going to do is, just in case there's other music already playing, I'm going to tell it, okay, go ahead and stop any other songs that are playing, just in case. You never know. And then I want to repeat my song, I don't know, 4 times. So the song that I'm going to play is, I'm going to use this play sound until done, and I want it to play the sound of the backdrop number. So to do that, I go to my looks and use this block right here, and I can put it inside of here. So I can tell it either to play the name or the number. Number is easier. So when we're on backdrop 1, it's going to play the sound number 1, which is Dance Celebrate. And look, the backdrop is called Dance Celebrate. I really can't speak in these videos very well. Okay, so when it plays whatever backdrop we're on. So if we're in this backdrop Dance Around, it's gonna play a different one. So see, played a different one. Now when it repeats, it's going to go to the same sound again, and then it'll finally switch back to whatever one we're on if we receive this message again. Okay, so one thing I want to be able to also do is make it so that we can stop all of these sounds whenever we receive another message called stop. So in here, we're going to say, when I receive stop, got to make a new message called stop. We're going to stop the sounds, but also stop the other scripts in this sprite. So let me put that first. So this will stop this play function and anything else from going on, and it'll stop all of the sounds on here. So if we're playing and we run this code, it actually stops the code. Cool. So we've got it so that our code on our backdrop is working properly. However, we need to code our button, because right now when I press the button, it doesn't do anything. So inside of our code on here, we're going to say that when this sprite is clicked, let me zoom in, we want to make it so that if it's on the stop costume, it's going to actually play, because we're going to switch to the other costume. So we're going to use a conditional here. So we're going to say, if we are on a specific costume, either play or stop these sounds. So let's see here. We're going to use this, and we're going to say, if our costume is play, specifically the costume, not number, but name is play. So if you're looking here, this one's called play, this one's called stop. So if it's on play and we click on it, we want it to stop everything. All right, so if our costume name is play, then what we want it to do when we click on that play button is we want it to actually play the music. And because we've clicked on that, we want to actually switch to the costume that then says stop. Now, if we are not on play, else, we want to stop, because that is the only other costume we have. So we want to tell it broadcast stop, and then switch to the costume for, whoops, play. So now when I click on stop, it switches to play, which is great, and it stopped anything. If I click on play, it plays it, stop, plays it, stop. Now, if you want, you can also add in another function on here, either using a reset. So like when I receive reset, we're going to switch it to the play costume. So that way we always start with the play. Or you can make it so that when you press the green flag, it switches to play. So for instance, like if I press the green flag, maybe it'll broadcast a message to reset. And so it's always going to start on this one, even if we are on the stop button. Okay, now another advanced thing that you could do if you'd like to is you can go into the variables and you can make a variable that says like, is the music playing? So instead of checking the costume name, you can check to see if the music is playing on here. So that's an advanced thing that you could do, and simply change these variables. Cool, so to recap, you're going to, in your code, create a play and stop inside of your stage, and then on your button, you're going to make it so that if the costume name is play, you're going to play and then switch to stop. Otherwise, if the costume is on stop, you're going to stop all of the music and then switch to the costume that is called play. And just remember to tell it which costume to start with, either play or stop, if you want it to start right away or wait until you click the button. Hey everyone, if you're watching this on YouTube, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. If you're not watching us on YouTube, you can find us on that platform as well as other social media outlets by searching for BootUp PD. And if you're looking for more free lessons, projects, and resources for teachers and students, visit us at bootuppd.org, where you can also learn about our high-quality professional development.